Your car dashboard is the most important piece of real estate you own if you spend any time commuting. You stare at it every single day. So, when it comes time to rip out that ancient factory radio and put in something modern, you really have to weigh your options carefully. Most people find themselves staring at two very similar receivers. They wonder where that extra money actually goes. It is not just about a name on a box. It is about how the device treats you when you are in a rush. Let's start with the face of the unit. The premium model features a gorgeous edge-to-edge glass display. It looks like a high-end tablet has been integrated right into your dash. The lines are clean. The bezel is almost non-existent. Now compare that to the more affordable sibling. That one has a more traditional look with thicker borders. It is perfectly functional. The screen size is basically the same, but it lacks that modern, seamless vibe that makes a car interior feel expensive. When you slide your finger across the screen to change your playlist, you notice the next big difference. The high-end receiver is just faster. The processor inside keeps things moving without any of those annoying stutters. You tap an icon and it opens immediately. The entry-level version is still responsive, but it lacks that buttery smoothness. It is like comparing a brand new flagship phone to one that is a few years old. Both will get the job done, but one feels effortless. Then we have the wireless connection. This is where the premium unit really earns its keep. It creates a rock-solid link with your phone for navigation and music. You do not even have to take your phone out of your pocket. The handshake happens almost the moment you turn the key. The standard model also offers wireless features, but it is not quite as snappy during that initial connection. It might take a few extra seconds to wake up every time you get in. For the person who makes 10 short trips a day, those seconds add up to a lot of frustration. Another hidden gem on the premium model is the inclusion of dual ports in the back. This is a lifesaver if you have multiple people in the car with different devices. You can keep everything plugged in and ready to go without playing musical chairs with the cables. The more basic unit only gives you one port. That means you are constantly swapping cords if your passenger wants to take over the DJ duties. When it comes to the actual sound hitting your ears, the difference is subtle but real. The internal hardware in the more expensive unit is built for clarity. It has more headroom. That is just a fancy way of saying it stays loud and clear without getting messy or distorted. If you like to turn up the volume on the highway, you will hear more detail in the high notes and more punch in the low end. You also get a much deeper set of tools to tune your audio. You can tweak the equalizer to match your specific speakers perfectly. The cheaper unit gives you the basics. That is fine for a casual listener, but the audio file will feel restricted. Even the installation is pretty similar across both, fitting into most standard kits without a headache. Choosing between them is really a question of how much you value your own sanity during a long drive. If you want the cleanest look, the fastest response, and the most reliable wireless link, the premium choice is a no-brainer. It is an investment in your daily happiness. But if you just need a solid upgrade that brings your car into the modern era without breaking the bank, the standard model is an incredible value. It still beats your old factory radio by a mile. You really cannot go wrong with either. But once you experience that edge-to-edge glass and the snappy interface, it is very hard to go back. You will notice the difference every time you shift into gear and hit the road.